The Triple M Grill Team.
Turn Gus, MG and Maddie on 6 till 9 weekdays.
The axe has fallen at Channel 10, boys. 150 jobs across the board. A lot in news happened yesterday, and it was a sad day for the television industry yesterday. And also Wake Up, their brand new show. Much money went into it, much publicised, and this is how they spoke to their audience when they found out.
Well, assuming you didn't see it, so we'll play it here.
Good morning, Australia, and welcome to Wake Up. Good morning, Tash.
Good morning, James.
Yeah, I'm good. It's been a big 24 hours for us here at the show. Sadly, this is our second last edition of Wake Up.
It is, and we've been overwhelmed by all of your messages of support. Thank you so much, and we have adored every minute of making this show for all of you wonderful people at home.
Yeah, but buckle up, Spanky, because we're going out with a bang. Australia, it's time to wake up.
Yeah, there you go. So, of course, they've got today and tomorrow, and then it's done. Ray, you've been around the industry for a long time. Have you seen this sort of stuff before, and how will these guys be feeling this morning?
Yeah, I guess it's not nice to talk badly about the dead, and they're just about dead, but it's a pretty ordinary show. So, as you said, I mean, people aren't watching because it's pretty ordinary. That's not always the case. I mean, clearly Peter Meakin went across to Channel 10 from Channel 7 to lift the news and current affairs image, and that's just been given a kick in the guts on that. They'd be feeling pretty ordinary, I think, especially as I think Matty White and a few others, Mike Munro, have gone back there to with Peter to do some stuff. So I think we need Channel 10 as much as we need 7 and 9. That you want that variety. So it'd be a sad time, I think.
Ray, why has it failed? I mean, if you look at Channel 9, the days that you were there, it seemed as though Mr. Packer always built, how do you say this? Built characters such as yourself that Australia fell in love with and almost trusted. Like there was you and Hendo. Of course.
Hendo, yeah.
How did you do that? Was it just a matter of longevity, or what was the secret to that?
Yeah, it obviously takes time. Hendo was there forever and was fantastic. Is fantastic. Sam Chisholm was the bloke behind that rather than Packer. But Sam Chisholm decided when Nine was down in the 1970s, to bring in stars, to have a star system. And so Yana came along and George Negus and you name it, Steve Liebman and etc. Don Burke, Daryl Summers, etc. It takes time to do that, and obviously 10 hasn't had time to do it. But there has to be some faith in those people. And I think that, there was a time there when 9 suddenly got rid of David Leckie, suddenly got rid of Midday Show and with Jeff Harvey, they got rid of Don Burke, they got rid of Daryl Summers, a whole bunch, and suddenly 9 went down as well.
It seems like that there is a certain, there's a difference definitely between ABC and, the commercial-free networks and that crossover into the commercial realm. And you got to make it in that commercial realm, it seems like you've got to be extra good. Otherwise, you die at the vine. You went over to Channel 9 from the ABC. Gerald Stone got you across.
Yeah.
How was it initially when you went across into that world after being in the ABC?
Well, it was interesting. I thought that, in fact, if you went to commercial, you couldn't do anything at all that would criticise the sponsors. I thought that, obviously, the world there, you couldn't be honest about it. We were sponsored on 60 Minutes. We were sponsored by BHP for the first 3 years. They put about $5 million into the program. And I did a story about third or fourth or fifth week on 60 Minutes about the Appin coal disaster, which from memory, about 13 men died in that, and they were our sponsors. And I thought, well, this is the kiss of death. Sam Chisholm's line and Packer's line was, just go and do it. Tell the story. Don't worry about sponsors. And so that was a truth moment for me. Realise that I don't know that in the 35 years I've been at 9, I don't know any occasion where someone has a news or current affairs program has been blocked because of sponsors. That's just not true.
We talk about tough times at Channel 10. Tell us about the real good times at Channel 9. Tell us about the Mercedes. Come on.
Well, the good times probably was the Harley Davidson when Sam Chisholm turned 50, I think, and they bought him I think Packer bought him a Harley Davidson, and a giant building crane appeared in the car park at Channel 9 where you did the footy show, and put the goal posts up there, that sort of stuff. The crane appeared, and suddenly up through the window, they actually took out a window that had it was air conditioned, so there was no sliding window. They had to take a window out and put it back later to bring the Harley in. And Sam drove the Harley up and down there, and of course it all changed suddenly when Packer came back after he left and came back, and there was marble everywhere, and everyone was having a drink. The wine bottles, as you know, got smashed on the marble floor there when things tightened up again and Kerry came back. But it was anything goes. I mean, I remember when Peter Feynman was director of when we did the bicentenary in 1988 and Australia's bicentenary, and that was we spoke to the Russian astronauts in space on that program. There was no limit. We spoke to someone in a submarine under the under the ocean. I think Dick Smith was on his helicopter outside of, went live to us from Ayers Rock, from Uluru. And so I remember meeting Americans there who watched that program, and they said, this would never happen in America. There was no limit to what Channel 9 could do.
So that was down to money. The simple fact is we wanted to do it. Just get it done.
And Kerry Packer saying, as the richest man, saying, listen, it's my money. I'll effing do what I like with my money. You go and do it.
Yeah. It's interesting. In radio, the way it tends to happen in radio a lot of the time, you find out it was your last show straight after that show, and you're not given an opportunity to get back live on air knowing you don't have a job.
You haven't been told about it today?
No,
we haven't.
No, we'll find out Friday 9 a.m. that the Grill Team is being axed. It's how they do it. On television, so they've axed Wake Up, then gone, you get back live on television for 2 more days. Ray, would it be worth tuning in to Wake Up tomorrow for possibly all the hosts to burst into strings of obscenities at any moment?
I think so, especially live is a perfect moment. Can you imagine what these blokes would do if they were live and they'd be told?
Oh, come on, we're more professional than that, Ray.
Is there a place, Ray? Is there a place, Ray, where axed television, radio, TV people all go to? Like, is there a place, a land where they're all sort of hanging out there? I mean,
and just talking about how unlucky they've been.
Called the Grill Team.
The Grill Team. Gus, MG, and Matty Johns. Triple M Breakfast.